Hi guys, welcome back to Geography World. For this video, we'll be looking at question number 4 on the May-June 2015 CSEC paper. Stay tuned.
I see the comments and requests and I will act on them. Please remember to follow Geography World channel on Instagram and Facebook using the link shown on the screen. Please remember to like, share with your friends and subscribe. For person wishing to contact me privately, you may email me at geographyworld100@gmail.com. The link will be posted below.
Number 4, it shows us 5 zones labeled 1 to 5 and we're to basically identify the weather systems that basically affect these zones. So we are to identify the weather system that affect these areas, and they give us 5 options: anticyclone, cold fronts, hurricanes, intertropical convergence zone, and tropical waves. We are to basically identify the number on the map which represents each of the following. So let's head up top. So at 1 we have cold fronts. Remember that cold front is where cold and warm air meet. Cold air coming from the north and the warm air from the Caribbean. That's where we have cold front. At 2, that's where we have anticyclones. At 3, that's where we have hurricanes taking place. And at 4, we have tropical waves coming from over the section. And at 5, we have intertropical convergence zones. Once you were able to identify these, then 4 mark should be yours. You can take a screenshot or fill it in on your paper. Part B asks that you describe the weather produced in an area as a tropical wave approaches and passes over it. Now, before the tropical wave, so here you're to basically describe what happened before it reaches. So before it reaches, when it passes over. So before the tropical wave arrives, it is generally sunny with clear skies. When the wave arrives, the sky becomes overcast with cumulonimbus clouds and winds changes from the northeast to the southeast. Then you have heavy rainfall and gusting winds are experienced. When the wave passes, there may be light rain as the sky becomes very clear. Now that is 4 mark for you to tell us what happened when the tropical wave is approaching and when it passes over. So, before the tropical wave arrives, it is generally sunny with clear skies. When the tropical wave arrives, the sky becomes overcast with cumulonimbus clouds and wind changes from northeast to north to southeast, and then you have heavy rainfall and gusting winds. When the wave passes, there may be light rain as the sky begins to clear up. The picture shows what happened before the tropical storm arrives, and it also shows what happened after the tropical storm has passed. Once you're able to explain that, that's 4 mark. Part C to the question asks that you describe 2 characteristics of both the rainfall and temperature of an equatorial climate. Now, let's start with the equatorial region. Now, let's talk about temperature first. So, temperature is usually hot and warm all year round. And another thing is that the constant high temperatures are usually between 26 degrees to 29 degrees Celsius with an annual range of 3. The picture shows you the climate graph for equatorial region. It can be shown that the bar graph at the bottom with the blue bar that shows you the annual rainfall or the average rainfall per month. And the line graph, the red line graph at the top, shows you the average temperature per month. That is how the equatorial climate graph looks. So let's go over temperature in the equatorial region. You have hot and warm all year round. There's constant high temperature between 26 to 29 degrees Celsius, and there is also an annual range of approximately 3 degrees Celsius. Now let's talk about rainfall. Rainfall, the total annual rainfall of more than 2,000 millimeters. Heavy rainfall from ITCZs in March, April, and September to October. So we have high total annual rainfall, which is usually more than 2,000 millimeters, and we have heavy rainfall from ITCZs. Alright, once you're able to list two for rainfall and temperature in the equatorial region, 4 more should be yours, one for each. Part D to the question asks that we explain the role of each of the following factors in the formation of soils in equatorial areas. So we're talking about climate and vegetation, and describing each is 6 marks. So let us start with climate. Now, in the equatorial region, it experiences high temperatures and heavy rainfall all year round, which basically leads to chemical weathering of parent materials and a high bacterial activity, which basically causes rapid breakdown of plant litter. So the constant rainfall leads to leaching, and which basically results in a horizon low in calcium but rich in iron, giving the soil a red color. A hard pan may be formed in most area in the B horizon where the soil are mostly clean. So the climate in equatorial region basically assists with leaching. Remember that in the equatorial region, there's high temperature and heavy rainfall, and heavy rainfall will basically help to basically cause leaching. Alright, and high temperatures and the heavy rainfall will also help to break down the parent material, which all will lead to basically giving the rock the soil structure a red color. Vegetation is the abundance of plants cover protecting the soil from erosion and keeping it moist, which basically enhances chemical weathering and bacterial activities. The evergreen nature leads to the production of thick layers of litter from leaf fall. This permits replacement of the humus, which is leached away. There is a thin layer of humus which gives a darker color to the top of the soil. The root recycles the base from the lower levels to maintain luxuriant growth. So what vegetation does is basically the vegetation is the plants above the soil. The plants above the soil, they basically produce the leaves to create the top layer known as the litter, right? And then remember now that the climate, especially the rainfall, it helps with leaching, so all the nutrients from the topsoil is leached down into the different horizon in the soil profile, right? So vegetation and climate, they play their different roles in basically influencing the formation of soil in equatorial region. So the picture shows the different horizons that are formed in the soil profile of an equatorial region. The picture shows how climate and vegetation help to influence the formation of lattice soil in equatorial regions. So climate, especially the rainfall, helps with leaching, and vegetation helps to basically create the topsoil, which is very nutritious. It has a lot of nutrients, sorry, and we call that the humus. Once you are able to answer all questions, 24 marks should be yours.
We are at the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell in order to receive more videos like these. Leave comments below suggesting topics that you would want me to present on. In the comment section below, comment the name of your school and the territory for a shout out in my next video. Until then, bye!